What's up, my friends? It's beautiful outside, and today we're going to take a ride on my brand new e-bike. It is a all-terrain style bike. It's by the company called Kingbull. You've seen it here on the channel, and today I have the 2.0 version of the Rover. Is an all-terrain style mountain bike-ish bike. We're going to take it on some kind of steep trails. We're going to go up some 35% grade. You're going to do some light trail riding and some neighborhood riding. Give this bike the full test today. So let's get into it, you guys. This bike's about $1,400. It's $1,399. It does have dual suspension on here, which is nice. A very nice mid suspension with a rail here to support that, and we have front adjustable suspension on it, very similar to what you've seen, but it seems to be extended not just to here but all the way up to where the fork attaches to the handlebars. And I love the handlebars. They are wider stance handlebars. It came with this really nice phone holder, which does look better than what I've seen before. We have a power button here that turns everything on. If you long press that, gives you all your information here on the screen, your speedometer. It gives you how many miles you've ridden, your assist here. We have full battery right there for this ride, and we can turn the light on and off here. You got your passive aggressive horn as well. Nice grips. It does have Zoom style brakes. There are some hydraulic style brakes on there. It's a little bit of a medium sized seat. It's not overly big, but it's not too small. So you're not gonna get all butthurt about that. Batteries right here, 15AH. 60-mile range. All right, guys, we're gonna take this bike on the road. We're gonna take it on our wood chip trail, and I'm gonna test it up a hill as well, see how it does on a 35% grade. So it is kind of an all-terrain bike, so I'm interested to see how it's gonna do up this super steep incline. We are in Oregon, so we have some of the kind of the steepest grade hills that you guys can imagine out here. So if you can ride a mountain bike in Oregon, you can ride one anywhere. But let's go ahead and do a speed test with it real quick. We are on some neighborhood road right here, and I'm gonna go all the way up to assist 5. Let's see if that little drone can keep up with us. I've got my Hover Air X1 Pro behind us today, shooting in 4K. It's looking pretty good so far. So it is right now locked down to that speed mode. If you wanna unlock it, you can do that by going into the controls on the screen, and you can unlock it to go around 28 to 30 miles an hour. But this bike is, you know, it's supposed to be able to handle this kind of stuff right here. I'm going through a rock garden. Let's see if the drone makes it through without hitting the tree. Had a little bit of a wheel slide right there. It's kind of wet today. All right, here we go, down into the trail. Let's do this with a little bit of speed here. Let's see if the drone can hang. It does pretty good. So we got a little bit of incline on this hill. Let's see how it does. Front wheel feels good. The dual suspension on here feels really good. And I'm not giving that drone any slack today. I'm making it work for its money today. It's doing a pretty good job. I've had it through here before, and this is a tricky spot for the drone right here between these two trees. Seems to have made it. I still hear it back there. I gotta watch my pedals through here. There are some tall rocks that can catch your pedals and just throw you off the bike. This is a super fun little kind of easy trail. I've hit this big rock here before, not a good one. I went flying like Superman, but I do notice a definite difference between this one and some of the other more like commuter style bikes I've had from Kingbull. They have a series, if you guys want more of a commuter bike by them, they have this one called the Light Rider 2 that's a foldable, kind of a step through design, and that one's a lot more easy for like just everyday riding. But if you're looking for something more like a mountain bike, this one has 26-inch tires on it, which is quite a bit bigger because normally they're, you know, a 20-inch tire, 20x4s. So these are definitely much larger tires made for this type of riding. So we're just gonna go down into the park now and just do a little speed run through here. I am in assist mode 5, so I can pedal a little bit, and it does have a gradual assist, so it's not real jerky. That's what I really like about this bike, is that it doesn't feel like it has a real jerky type of assist. That's awesome. And we could go a little further back into the trails, and we're gonna go find that hill that has that 35% grade. We're gonna go straight up that hill and see how the motor does there. I'm gonna go into about speed mode number 3 when we come up to this incline. I'm gonna get just, you know, a little bit of speed up. There are some rocks through here, so hopefully my phone hangs on. It doesn't fly off the bike, but I am ripping up the hill. I'm half throttle right now, and I made it up the hill. So I'm 160 pounds. Just take that, you know, into consideration if we're gonna go up through the more technical side and see if I can kind of make my way through the rock garden again, because I wanna see if it can really handle kind of going uphill through some of those rocks. It is pretty slippery from the rain we've had recently, but let's just see how this works out. Typically, I don't take any of my e-bikes up through this direction. So we did get stuck on that right there.
push it out a little bit, you know, from a dead stop right here back through the rest of this rock garden. Ooh, got slapped in the face by a stick, but wow, it really wanted to take off right there through that section. Once I got past those really big rocks, yeah, you know, it's all about timing too, and like where you see your line coming up through. Golden rules: try not to put your foot down through the rock gardens, work on that bike balance. But I have to say, like, if you have any type of bike balance on this bike, it might throw you off because of the motor. So whenever you put speed into it and the motor kicks in, it kind of throws you off balance a little bit. The motor is pretty powerful. It's a 750 watt motor, and so you can kind of see it'll jerk around a little bit there. So as far as like really technical stuff, it'll be harder to do on this bike, but it is doing pretty well. So now we're going to do a descent where we came up that 35% grade. So this is a lot easier through here to go down through than what we just did going up. That was quite, you know, I went off trail a little bit too and got smacked in the face, but not going very fast. Really, it is quite a bit nicer right now than it was earlier. A couple days ago, it was torrential pour down rain. So even though this is kind of their all-terrain type of bike, like I do feel like I can go up through places. Let's just go for this. Yeah, no problem. I mean, even though it is like all terrain, I don't want to consider it a mountain bike. I do have a carbon frame mountain bike that I ride quite a bit, but this bike is, you know, if you're looking for a mountain bike e-bike and you want to go out and kind of ride with your friends through some of the lighter trails, I think this bike would be absolutely fine. But for people who are looking for a more higher end mountain bike that you're going to do some really hard downhill trails on, this definitely wouldn't be the bike for that. This is more of kind of your everyday guys mountain bike-ish style e-bike. And I say that, you know, very cautiously so you guys don't get the wrong idea and try to go down some really hard trails with this bike. But it is fun to go on like these general trails. Right there was a really steep drop. I just got up on the pegs. It was pretty good. So this is a section where I'm not sure this drone's gonna make it through, but we're gonna see how it did get caught through here before. But again, like there's about a 15-foot drop on my right. I don't want to find out about that one. So being really easy on the assist through here. I'm up on the pedals and we're coming up to the exit and we're just gonna get out of here back to the main trail. Man, that'll get your heart racing right there. That was fun. So yeah, it's capable. If you have a little bit of bike balance, you can have some fun on this bike. So let's go back up to assist 5, really get a little bit of speed going here. Yeah, and that's where the dual suspension is going to be the fun. High speed and through some of the technical rock trail. All right, my friends, let's do some neighborhood riding. So the leaves are like really, really nice right now. It's beautiful in Oregon. And I'm filming this the day before Halloween. So all the Halloween decorations are out. Not a lot through here, but we do have a friend just down the road who has like massive amounts. He's like one of those people that has like tons and tons of stuff. It looks like something you see like on a Netflix show. It's pretty amazing. So let's get going a little bit faster now, and let's see if that little drone can keep up with us. Yeah, it's doing pretty good. The last time we came through here, it did really well. This nice big hill here. It's gonna go down this hill, and hopefully I put the kickstand up this time. Yes, I did. Thank God for that. When I took off earlier, I had the kickstand down. I was in such a hurry to ride this bike that I left the kickstand down. Thank God I wasn't doing any swerving around like I'm doing now. But look how beautiful the leaves are right now. It's gorgeous out. So yeah, we'll go up this hill right here. This is about a 25% grade hill, and I've got full throttle right now on assist mode 3, and I would say our drone friend is just about out of battery. It's doing pretty good back there. All right, so that just about does it for this review. I think we should talk about some of the things about this bike that, you know, you just pull over. And let me stop the drone and tell you guys what I like about this bike and some of the things I don't like so much. Bike. So I think for me, like, you know, this bike, it does come in around like $1,300. I really do like the paint job that they did on it. I also like the fact that it does kind of have like a little Red Bull sticker on the front. Kingbull's bouncing off of that. It's kind of nice. But the 26-inch tires on the trail, they perform pretty well. They are a fat tire though. So again, like a little bit of caution on some of the more technical stuff. You're probably going to bounce around with that much air in a tire. So if you're buying a bike like this to go ride with your mountain bike friends, you might want to look at something a little lighter. It does have a bit of weight to it, but I do like the fact that this one came with dual suspension, and it has a really nice kind of crossbar through here to support this. And this is a step above what I've seen before. And we also have a huge crank box down here, which makes a nice difference for kind of smooth pedal assist. So, I mean, what you're looking at, it is definitely more of the average guy's type of light terrain bike, light off-road terrain. Most people's neighborhoods have trails and stuff that are pretty similar to what we have. And I think this is going to fit the bill for that. But it's a nice looking bike. So it is a little bit larger than a mountain bike seat also. So people, you're not going to get all butthurt about this seat. But yeah, it's great. 60-mile range. You have huge LED light in the front. I believe that was a 45 watt. And I got this phone holder with it, which was nice. And a full color screen. Long press to turn it on. Charge it up with your charger that you get with the bike. Probably about 4 to 5 hours, and I think you guys will like it. So thanks again for watching my bike reviews, guys. I appreciate you for supporting me on this channel, because I really do try to support everybody that subscribes. We do a lot of giveaways, so be sure to get in on a giveaway. We have a drone giveaway coming up December 15th. So like, comment, subscribe on this video, and you'll have a chance to win that bundle. It's huge. So, and if you want to, you can check out Kingbull's link in my video description down below and grab yourself one of these. I don't think you're going to be disappointed with this bike. I appreciate you guys. Take care, and I will see you on the next one.